We're here in Hyden.
So we're glad that we did. We were only going to come to Hyden for one night
originally,
but it's nearly 4 hours from Esperance.
So we go 4 hours up and then we're going 4 hours down to Albany.
So we decided to stay for 2 nights, and we're staying at the Hyden Overflow.
No, it's a Hyden short stay. It's accommodation. They got cabins there too.
Hyden short stay. We're staying here for 2 days. We did get those, and it's about, I think, $25. So
we just got to work out where it is.
Yeah, we just got to find where we're going.
It's not it, I don't think.
We're getting blind as we're getting older.
Jesus, I can't see crap. I'll have to get out and have a look.
Oh, Dante, he's coming back.
I'm coming back. Don't pinch me, seat. Oh.
So we got an allocated spot. I believe it was $25 a night. Looks like a big dust bowl, but that's all right.
Oh, we're across from the toilets.
Oh, excellent.
Go around the corner. There's 1, 3, 4, and then there's 5, 7, 8. So in between 2.
This is our home for 2 nights. Great spot for $25 a night. Spots are quite big. You actually can have a campfire here. We're right near the toilets, hot, flushing, normal toilets. And if you do want to have a fire, there are barrels, and the toilets are really clean. So for us, this is a win. $25 a night. Heading to Wave Rock. We were told to come here and check it out during sunrise or sunset.
So we got here just before sunset, so we dropped the van and just thought we'd pop in and see what it looked like at sunset.
And then we can come back tomorrow and have a bit of more of a look. But they said to come here at a sunset or a sunrise because the colours are different and it looks quite pretty. And the best part is Wave Rock is pet friendly. Well, dog friendly anyway, it's not in a national park. Have a 15-metre high granite cliff. Its shape has been caused by weathering and water erosion, which have undercut the base and left rounded overhang. The lake, if you climb to the top of the rock, you'll see some salt lakes. The salt lakes are remnants of ancient river systems. The bush around Wave Rock varies greatly. Shirks grow close to the rock, where water runoff provides a good source of moisture, and the soils are granitic. Pretty cool, isn't it? Feel like you're on top of the world? I do. Look at the different textures in the rock. Wave Rock Dam was constructed by Public Works in December 1928 to serve the original settlers of the East Carlingon district. In 1951, the capacity was increased to service the Hyden township. So there used to be a smaller rock wall, which you can see there. That was what they first used, but then they increased the size and then they used the rock wall up at the top. Water has always been a precious commodity in the district, and the small rock walls constructed on the lower rock fares have proved an effective method for collecting water runoff from surface and diverting it into the dam. A similar water harvesting design is used at a number of other locations in regions.
So we're going to get our walking shoes on today. And we're
Literally?
Literally. And we're doing the rock circuit walk.
Yes.
So we saw the rock yesterday, so we might take a quick peek at that when we get back. We're going to walk around Hippo's Yawn. I'll show you it actually. Dog's coming. So we bought our ticket. It's dog friendly. So we are doing the wave rock walk circuit. So you start here, you go right around here to Hippo's Yawn, and then all the way there through the old fence, and up there to the past the Wave Rock Resort, all the way back here past the Wildlife Park and the Tourist Centre there, past the kiosk where your coin will be, and maybe, if we don't complain about the walk, it might be a treat at the kiosk when we get back. It tells you what we can see there, the interpretive sites. So there's salmon gums that we're going to be walking through first. So hopefully we're not getting lost straight away, but I believe this would be the salmon gums. Salmon gums it's called, or is that the walk? Already lost. On to part 2 of, might be, I don't know, a 10-part journey on the trail. We'll see how much we stop. What do you think of Hippo's Rock?
That was cool.
Yeah.
It's bigger than I thought.
It was pretty cool.
Literally like a hippo's face.
Yeah, I thought Hippo's Rock was pretty cool. So we're back onto the... What do you think of the hippo?
I thought it was pretty cool.
Yeah. Alright, we're going to go check the mat and then go on to the next part of the walk. So about a quarter of the way through the walk.
We're at Hippo. I'm glad we came.
Yeah, I'm glad we made our way to Hyden. A little bit out of the way on a little journey.
3.5 hours.
I was more closer to 4.
Yeah.
Up from Esperance.
Sorry, half an hour of that I was asleep.
Yeah, she missed at least half an hour of it, napping. But it was worth it. And look, not everything's going to be beach fun. Some of it's going to be outback exploring, and this is the Outback WA.
Which has been awesome.
Hudson's a fan of Outback WA, aren't you, buddy? Harper prefers the beach. She's our little surfer girl.
Arrived at the salt pool. Oh, cool. Careful. Yeah. You can actually go down into the water and have a swim, and it's that salty you float. Wow, look at the water. Have showers so you can go and have a shower after. But anyone's here. Dad's going to put the drone up here. You can hear showers or... I wonder what it is. Oh, look at these rocks. It's all covered in salt. Look at it. Salt. Whoa, we're stepping on salt. Why not? Oh, look at these. Downtown. This is a piece of salt. Looks crystal-y, doesn't it? Got it from the lime area, little lake. And there's a lot of salt there, so the rocks are covered with salt, the ground is covered with salt, everything's covered with salt. We're just walking up from Lime Lake. We went into the floating lake. It was kind of like floating as a lake.
Oh, I ran away.
Floating lake. And oh, that was the best there. The floating. It's kind of like a lazy river. You float. I just got stones in it. Look at that. Here, come right now.
Finishing this walk, which little did we tell everyone, Hudson, that it was 3.6 kilometers. Easy.
It wasn't easy. You did it though, miss.
So you just walked 3,600 meters. And you had a swim in the middle too.
That was it.
And now we're going to the kiosk for a treat.
Oh, I love him.
And how good's that?
All right, work.
Chucking away our homework.
Your schoolwork, all term 1, has been completed and submitted. So we are getting rid of the last lot of our paper, aren't we? School's out for autumn. School's out for autumn. All right.
You guys don't have schools out.
Yeah, they do. Everyone's out. Let's go. Let's go. Oop, you dropped your paper. Get rid of that term 1 schoolwork. Get rid of it. Put in the recycling. Get rid of the term 1. Done.
Alright, so we've just left the, not free camp, it's a low cost camp at Hyden, which is very nice. Nice large spaces,
Yeah.
good open area, clean toilets, so that was very good.
Yeah.
The wife is driving because her phone wasn't charged last night, so I went to hop in the car and she took the driver's seat. Always an auxiliary motive.
We're going to, where are we going to? Was it Mulka's Cave or Mulka's Cave?
Yeah, Mulka's Cave.
Cave.
We're going to go check that out before we start making our way down towards Albany. We're staying at a hip camp tonight.
Which apparently is on a winery.
Yeah, so we're hoping to trial a few wines. We made sure we polished off a bottle last night to make space for it.
That was actually really nice, that
and
one.
that hip camp's about 40 minutes out of Albany. So the next day we'll be able to boost in and there'll be no rush.
That's right. And we made it. Term 1 done and
term
dusted.
1 completed.
Kids,
Hey, kids.
Term 1 done and dusted.
Yeah.
So that's stuff.
Brendan did amazingly. We made a good team. He would sit and do a lot of the schoolwork with them and upload them while I would pack sandwiches, make sandwiches, pack bags, clean up. We made a really good team, didn't we?
We did. Now just got to make sure she focuses on the road. Someone misses turn-offs.
I get distracted.
Yes.
We are at the Humps and Mulka's Cave. Oh, they love their dirt roads over here.
We're heading into Mulka's Cave. Dog in tow.
It's about, what, 20 minutes?
Oh yeah, it was like 16 I think from
Not
where we were.
far. No other cars on the road.
No. No, we're not doing the walk today. It's a bit of a longer walk than yesterday if we did the walk. So we'll check out the caves. Not many cave sites that you can actually
Dante.
check. Uh-oh.
Right, the dude.
Dante's Nemesis. Great. Oh, how cool is that?
The Legend of Mulka. The Legend of Mulka has major regional importance. Different aspects focus different parts of the Noongar culture, but the story follows contain the key elements of the myth. Mulka was the illegitimate son of a woman who fell in love with a man to whom marriage was forbidden. As a result, Mulka was born with crossed eyes. Even though he grew up to be an outstandingly strong man of colossal height, his crossed eyes prevented him from aiming his spear accurately and becoming a successful hunter. Out of frustration, Mulka turned to catching and eating human children, and he became the terror of the district. He lived in Mulka's cave, where the impressions of his hand could still be seen much higher than those of an ordinary man. His mother became increasingly concerned with Mulka, and when she scolded him for his antisocial behaviour, he turned on his own mother and killed her. This disgraced him even more, and he fled the cave, heading south. Aboriginal people were outraged with Mulka's behaviour and set out to track down the man who had flouted all the rules. They finally caught him near Dumbleyung, 156 kilometres southwest of Hyden. Because he did not deserve a proper ritual burial, left his body for the ants. A grim warning to those who break the law. So there's some descriptions of what the artwork's going to look like. And the front chamber ceiling.
Mulka's Cave contains the largest collection of Aboriginal paintings in the southwest of WA.
all over there. Look at them all.
There's a little baby little foot.
Handprints, Raven? Look at them all up there.
That looks like it's gonna be there. Just handprints.
Yeah, it's amazing though.
You gotta remember how long ago this was done, Harper. And that the people were in this cave 1,000 years ago.
Doing this. You can climb up. Just don't touch the hand. Go up that way.
So obviously they used this as a kind of meeting place.
People there. And look, just the one just down there. Look, Harper, go put your hand up next to it. Right, look at that. Look at that.
Don't touch it.
Leslie's not, she's not. Wow, look like a little boy or a girl. Hudson, you put your hand up next to it.
Yeah, that's about nearly my size.
How cool's that?
Is that for a little boy?
And there's more, a whole lot of them over there.
How'd they put their handprints there?
So what they did was they chewed up colour in their mouth. They put their hand and then they over their hand, and then when they took the hand off, the colour would be around the handprint. And we were just able to park our caravan just down here at the entry point. What a good looking caravan that is.
Good looking family that goes in it. Mulka's cave. Right, check out what's that.
No, I do not believe it will.
In Hyden, they have this awesome display. Russ and his bus. Hyden's first power station. Dave and Bazza. Mechanic. Italians first came to Hyden in 1920s. Teams of 5 or 6 were hired to clear land, being paid 15 shillings per acre to cut down the timber and a similar amount to clean up. That's a sheep shearing, sheep pig. All got a story behind them of people here that were first here in Hyden.
We finished at Hyden.
Hyden.
The wave rock and the surrounding area, which was really
Hippo
nice.
Yawn, the salt pools. It was fantastic.
The artwork,
Oh,
that
Mulka's
cave, Mulka's
cave.
cave, yep.
We were there for 2 nights. Oh, it was great. There was a lot more to Hyden than meets the eye. A lot of things to see. One of the most dog-friendly places that we've been to, because all of those things that you could see were not in a national park. So you could take your dogs. So we did the walk, we went to the Hippo Yawn, we did the wave rock, we did the magic pool, the swimming spot with the salt. That was fun. What did you think of swimming in the salt lake?
It was bad for our clothes.
Yeah, the cuts were a bit sore, but it was really weird feeling going into the water and just floating. It
Yep,
was a
we all
really
got
weird
in there.
feeling. But that was great. The water was a lovely colour, and we stayed at the Wave Rock camp, which was nearby, which was about $20 a night.
Yeah.
For a camp that you just pulled up into, that you could park in, it had clean toilets and showers. Sorry, didn't have showers, clean toilets.